Creative Critical Reflection, Question 2. How does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? Why do audiences go to see a film in the first place? Whenever an audience decides to go and see a film, product, it will be based on a number of different factors. For one, an audience may be attracted to a film by which actors are starring in it. Take, for example, Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt, The Rock, Meryl Streep, Cate Blanchett or Florence Pugh. These are major examples of celebrities of whom will attract a general audience regardless of age, gender, ethnicity, alongside other factors. This ideology also ties into and adheres to Richard Dyer's star power theory regarding how audiences are attracted by a celebrity's integration into media. This same theory has grown over time as more and more celebrities decide to advertise clothing, makeup, aftershave, fast food giants, and even games. The general audience's relationship with these celebrities through social media, television, and film becomes almost symbol-like in how it acknowledges the public. Recently, actor and model Austin Butler decided to advertise a new perfume for men entitled Myself. This is just one small example of the relationship that consumers, audience, have to actors and celebrities, even to the point that a general audience will go see a film regardless of positive or negative reception, as they'll simply see it for a specific actor who is bankable. How would my media product engage with audiences? In the case of my media product, it could be argued that I would have a hard time attracting a suitable audience. Instead of real actors, I used family members. This automatically makes it harder to attract an audience. However, I would be able to attract audiences through my narrative, which concerns a murder. The murder was committed for the sake of both main characters. As Annie says, he was blackmailing us. This instant narrative tension and the enigma that surrounds it with questions like, who is Jimmy and how does he know our main characters? And why is Jimmy's phone ringing towards the end of the product? These important questions are what form the audience's attraction to this product, the narrative itself. If I don't have access to actors, I'll tempt and capture my audience through genre and narrative conventions. However, when establishing the genre and narrative of this film, audiences may be confused or estranged as to what the actual genre is. Although my film fits into the drama genre, it also contains splashes of the crime genre, which are featured through my evocations of the conventions through early dialogue between Annie and Philip. We couldn't have gone to the police, and did I really have to kill him? Hypothetically, how would my product be distributed and established as a real media text? When looking at film distribution and analysing how my product would be established as a real media text, I considered many important factors. For one, I thought about the power and widespread reach of marketing. Film will be marketed in many different ways, but the most important and wide-reaching is through online social media apps and services. YouTube, Instagram, X, Reddit, and others. Print media such as magazines, Empire, will also advertise film. Ideally, in advertising my product, I would focus on online social media reception. This would start by releasing a short teaser trailer which would release a few months before the film is set to release, alongside further updates for release dates and actors. Hypothetically, in the case of establishing my product to a widespread audience, I would hire and employ popular actors to fill out my parts. David Thewlis, Olivia Colman, based on the success and popularity of these two, The Favourite, Harry Potter, Wonder Woman, it would be easier to attract an audience. The film would be licensed and distributed by Lionsgate and will release widespread, ensuring mainstream appeal for everyone. However, like distribution, Australia and the UK will receive the film before the United States and Canada.